Welcome back to Houston Life. Next week, about 1,000 young professionals will gather at Post Houston for Shuck Cancer. It's an annual event where you can sip and eat your way through the evening and raise money to support the efforts of the American Cancer Society. For every dollar raised, the ACS spends $5 right here in Houston to fund research, advocacy, and patient support. Joining us now with more on the impact of this event and with the very personal reasons they got involved, Shuck Cancer co-chairs Nora Jarrard and Tsuru. On a personal level, I am friends with these two. I love you both. I respect you professionally. Co-chairing an event like this is a ton of work. It really is. And the growth of this event is kind of staggering because 3 years ago, you had 300 attendees.
Correct.
Last year, you doubled it. This year, you expect 1,000 people. It's growing and growing. Nora, why did you sign up to do it?
Well, I'm somebody who's been deeply affected by cancer in my family. I do it for my father, my grandmother, friends that have been diagnosed, friends that are going through chemotherapy now. It's a great cause. I have nothing but amazing things to say about American Cancer Society. Raising awareness for cancer is a passion of mine. People have got to get tested. They've got to be aware of the stats out there, and that's why we do it, because we want to raise money for awareness and treatment.
Taking a proactive approach and being your own advocate, I think, is so important. When we look at the numbers, the American Cancer Society estimates that 2 million new cancer diagnoses will be made this year alone. And expected 600,000+ people are expected to die. Katie, that just sort of underscores how much work there is left to be done.
There's so much work left to do, which is why we put on this event, especially in the young community. I think a lot of people don't realize that this can affect them and it can affect their families unless they haven't gone through it. And we are helping raise funds for different research studies that contribute to all the treatments for that. And I think my favorite thing is doing this with Nora. So we started
with your best friend
for the cause, and both of our families have been affected. But really, we keep going because of the people involved, and it's been such a wonderful time.
You two make a great pair here, and both of your families are very involved. I know your husbands are very supportive of these efforts as well. Nora, you mentioned your father.
Yes.
And you lost your father more than 20 years ago?
About 21 years ago. He was diagnosed with gallbladder cancer, and he was told he had about 6 months to live, and then he passed away 3 weeks later.
Oh my goodness. So that was a very
It's a hole in my heart, so.
And in these photos of the two of you, clearly you had such a strong bond, and now I know his memory lives on. By the way, you look exactly like your boys now look. You and your husband, Brian,
Yes.
have two adorable twin boys, and the mission continues. The fight continues.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Katie, you also have a very personal connection to this because not only I know you have a dear friend, Anne, who recently underwent reconstruction after having like kind of a rough road.
A triple negative breast cancer after her third child, 6 weeks after, was unexpectedly diagnosed at her OBGYN checkup appointment. And it was, very late stage. And I think it shook all of us. And we received great support in Houston from MD Anderson. And I personally felt like I couldn't do anything, and getting involved with the American Cancer Society and helping just move the needle helped me feel like I was doing something for this just horrible disease.
Yeah, and your friend, what she went through is such a reminder to go and get these annual screenings and tests. Your father has his own cancer story.
Yeah, my father, and just recently was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Also, my father-in-law had prostate cancer within the last about 5 years ago. So it feels just very close to my heart and very rampant everywhere in my life. And I just wanted to make a difference and, help other people, because it's a really scary thing to go through. And going through my dad being diagnosed and having Nora and just coincidentally becoming friends through this was, I think, one of my best support systems at understanding you know, what you do when you find something like that out and you keep persevering. And I'm very proud of what we've done, and I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
It's great to put that energy into an effort. Your father-in-law, Frank, I think we have video of Frank, if we could show that. He's also had his own cancer battle, and it really is incredible. And here you are with your husband, Seth. Frank, your father-in-law is on the right. I mean, whether it's a family member, a coworker, neighbors, we've all been touched by cancer. This is inescapable. That's why you do what you do. Okay, well, we're going to leave it there. Shuck Cancer, though, we do want to let people know this is happening at Post Houston Thursday, next Thursday, the 21st. Tickets are still available, but eventually you're going to cap it because you're going to reach capacity. Is that right?
We our first year we had 300 people. This year we're expecting 1,000, and we are the 4th largest event for young professionals in the United States now. So we're shooting to be number 2. So please buy tickets
And we're going to get there
and have all the things with us.
It's so fun. So I know this is a hard subject for a lot of people, but it is a great time raising awareness. And Mr. Derrick Shore.
Oh, that's I host the event. That's right. I should mention that. Yes, and my mom's coming this year too.
Yay! Okay.
Yeah, and you know, she volunteered for the American Cancer Society from as
remember you
long as
told
I
me
can
that.
remember.
Oh my gosh.
So come on out, as these lovely ladies just said. It's a ton of fun, and it's all for just a phenomenal cause. Nora, Jarrard, Tsuru, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and sorry about your dad.
Oh, well, thank you.
I love seeing these old photos, and I'm glad your dad and father-in-law Frank are doing well. All right, a reminder for a link to buy tickets and learn more about Shuck Cancer and the American Cancer Society's efforts and impact right here in Houston. Visit our website, HoustonLife.tv. Look for that scene on Houston Life section, and we're going to see you all at Post Houston on November 21st. Miss